In this video, I'm going to speak about the day I almost gave up trading, talking through some of the tough times that has happened throughout the trading journey. And hopefully anyone that's going through a tough period at the minute trading or struggling, or you're just learning and it's just difficult. It's a difficult period at the minute. Hopefully this video can give you some motivation to keep going. I know how tough it can be. It's a really, really difficult business. So if you guys get value from the video, please like and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you who's supported this journey so far. Road to 1,000 subscribers, so hopefully we can get there soon. Appreciate you guys. So there's been a few tough periods throughout this journey of, I'm still not where I want to be, but the amount of years that I put into learning to trade, there's been some tough periods, ups and downs, some difficult times. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to some of the stuff I'm about to say. But the first thing that comes to mind is when you're learning, especially early on, not only are you not making much money, you're losing money. Although it's not a lot, because I decided not to risk too much. I didn't want to lose too much when I was learning. But it's the motivation when you're there every day and you're sat there thinking, not only am I losing, I'm wrong. I'm getting the market direction wrong. Then you can have some negative self-talk, thinking, God, if you're not in a community and you're doing it by yourself, it can be lonely, and you think, oh, is this going to work? And although I always believed I was never actually going to quit, like never in the back of your mind, you had thoughts like, oh, should I? But like, I'm always going to carry on trading until I get to where I want to go. That's why I want to make the channel, help everyone as well. But there's definitely some tough periods when when I'm on a £500 account and I have a good month and I make 5%, it's only £25, and you're sitting there working, watching, learning, and you're not doing it for anything at the end of the day. You're doing it for the long term, because if you can make 5% on £500, I can make 5% on 100k if you have six figures, which is a lot more money, 5,000. But at the time when you're sat there and you're losing or you're struggling, and it's just difficult to keep going, getting up every day for London Open, getting up at 6, 7 in the morning to sit at a desk to learn and improve for no money. And it can be difficult, but that's why a lot of people won't succeed in trading, because they won't keep pushing through those tough times. And it is an extremely tough business, like any business. It's not just trading, but any business you set up, it's going to be difficult. You're going to be doing it a lot of the time for free, for no return. But the long-term prospects is what kept me motivated, knowing that I know traders and people that are doing extremely well financially. They had their freedom to an extent. They're not having to go to a job that they don't want to do. They're learning, they're improving, they're doing well, they're making good money, they're scaling up their accounts. And I thought, if they can do it, why can't I? And so can you guys. Like, it's tough, don't get me wrong. There's going to be you have your own personal flaws, you have the things that you're good at, but you have to keep pushing through those tough times, because what's the alternative? That's what I thought. The alternative is I get a job, I do, and which is not a problem. A lot of people are happy with that. But for me personally, I was never going to stop until this worked. So I just kept going, kept trying to push through and learn. And that's all you can really do. It's difficult when people are, and I'm sure a lot of you guys relate to this, if they're saying, how much money have you made today, or how well are you doing? And you're not doing that well, and you're putting in all this time and effort, and you're still not getting the rewards, not that you deserve, but you're not getting the rewards for your hard work. Because in life, most of the time, if you have a job and you work 15 hours, you work extremely hard that day, you work double your shifts, double your hours, you get rewarded for that. But with trading, I could sit at a desk for 16 hours or 10 hours or 8 hours, and you could be doing it for free, for nothing. Or not only that, you could lose money that day. The market could take money off you for sitting there for 10 hours. And that's a tough mental sort of hack, because we're not used to that. It's not normal to be in that position. So there's been times where I have sat here and you've had a bad month or a bad week, and you really have to be, you have to really want it. Otherwise it'd be very easy for me to give up. And, at the time, also now, like working part-time as well doing trading, it'd be a lot easier if you had, a higher up decent job, which I could do, and work there and be earning more money and doing something relatively like stimulating mentally. But at the minute, and I'm sure a lot of you are doing this, when you're juggling, you're doing trading, you're looking to grow that, you're working part-time to have some stability and to keep money coming in consistently. Sometimes when you're doing jobs, and it's not a bad job, don't get me wrong, but you're sat there and you're trying to learn and improve. You're trading and trying to get to a position where you're doing really well, but you're also doing a job that isn't the best part-time. So then I have the time off to make these videos and to trade the markets and to progress. It'd be easier if I work full time. Not only would I have more money, it'd be more comfortable, but it wouldn't produce the long-term results, which is what I want. So you guys, it's probably the same with you guys. You've got to keep pushing, keep going, and that's why I want to build this community as well, because we can all help each other and progress. Everyone's on different journeys, different paths. Like, some people have been going a lot longer, like I've been trading quite a while, so I have some knowledge, but then there's other people that probably could give me advice. We can all help each other. And not only that, when you're doing that and you're trading and it's an extremely difficult period, and then you have people, a negative environment around you that can bring you down sometimes, it can all get a bit, you're not making much money, you're trying to keep yourself motivated, then you have negative people, not necessarily being horrible about it, but just talking like negatively about it. And if anything, you need people to be motivating you and bringing you up, because you're in a difficult spot. But so the way I'd get around this is, number one, you have to think of your why. Why are you doing it? For me, I want to have the financial rewards can be really, really big. I enjoyed trading and the challenge of trading, but also you get your freedom. You're your own boss in that sense. So you have to have your why. And if you're not that bothered and you just want to try and make it work, you're probably going to struggle, because you're going to be going through all these tough obstacles. And then once you do that, you just got to keep going, get around people, like-minded people, cut out the people that are going to bring you down. Because for a long time I kept people in my life, or kept people around, and not that they're not in my life, but I was just listening to what they say, and it'd be sort of infiltrating my mind. And then I just put a little bit of a barrier. Like I say, no issues, you don't want to fall out with people, but you just keep a bit of a barrier. And yeah, by doing that, you can eliminate those people, and you can try and keep working to get to where you want to go. So yeah, there's obviously been some tough times throughout, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to some of the stuff I say. So if you got value from this video, like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Hope it's helped. Hope it's not just you going through this. Everyone who's learning to trade or doing any business is struggling, and but you've just got to keep going, keep working hard, and I'm sure we all get there. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.